Hey, we're gonna check some bases for some hits. This will be the fourth one I've hit. It's the fourth one I've checked. I'm just checking to see if any of them are empty. Started with something lower, worked my way up, and they've all been smoldering, so I'm just gonna work across anything I'm allowed to hit. Actually, anything 31 and below. I'm not gonna hit somebody higher than me. Oh, yeah. Negative. Negative. When somebody has a base guard fleet bigger than what you have, we're going to skip them. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go try Lord Eric. Just to give you an update, I actually did a video last night, but it ended up being 20 minutes, and I don't want to upload that. I finished the 5th Hammerhead, ranking them up, so I have 5 elite starred ones. I've done some refitting to them, put armor on them, some of them, put some of the other thingies on them, and still waiting on the Intel lab to finish. I think I still got at least another 3 days on that. So when we do that, then we'll have at least one ship that hasn't had any refitting. But oh my Jesus! Okay, hold on. Okay, let's try this one. What else has been going on? There's a lot of new features now. You can watch other people's battles. You can have fleets inside your base to guard. There's some other cool stuff. Those are the coolest things. But honestly, ever since the last video, I've been doing nothing but trying to rank up those stupid ships and refitting them. Oh, whoop. Oh, he's not an empty base, but he has no resources. Oh, pause. Okay, so we're going to try this one. Oh look, here's a new feature too. If a player gets banned, they get a banned player labeling on their base. What else has been going on? I think I'm working on Victory Mortar 4. Slide Loader 3 is not quite done yet, I don't think. The fleet that is protecting the base is what the Levi's I used to use for cargo that have the solid rocket booster 3s on them. Oh, and you can set the range on them. I set the range to none, so it doesn't move, because I don't want well, we might as well. We might as well. Pretty much with the base fleets guarding, you almost always have to prep. And I actually forgot that I sent this fleet to Sector 2 like 3 days ago. So let's let them come up, and I don't want to be in range of that. You know, honestly, when was the last time? Have you seen me use it? Well, yeah, I used to use them. You got to watch some older videos, but I actually just reminded myself I haven't used subs in a while. I gotta remember my timing on these things. Are y'all coming up when y'all see me? Are all y'all moving? Can't tell if they're all moving or not. Let's see. He's not moving. He's not moving. So we have to work our way over to him. You can do 5 engagements now. There we go. Let's work way up. I think mortar. I would say one of those is probably a missile. So let's assume it is. That's a missile. So we're gonna assume like that range, maybe. Maybe? What you think? Oh, he's he can't move. He won't chase me, he can't move. That is a negative. I do need to make sure I'm out of his range though when I surface, you know, like always with subs. They have some new specials for subs. The batteries, which make it stay underwater longer, or concussive shell damage increase, or something else. I don't remember what it's called, but it makes it so that when you're underwater it's harder to see you. Sonar doesn't work as good, and the native being able to see you when you're like right on top of them doesn't work as good. Out of all three of those, I think the batteries are probably the most useful. You can do spectator, which you would see it over here if somebody was watching. Let's drive all the way down. Pretty sure my ship is probably outside the base by now. Which, that kind of actually works right now. Let's put you up there. I don't know if you've seen... Have I shown it to you? I don't know. I was having a lot of problems where if you leave a battle and you come back, you won't see any of the ships. It would be simpler if I just exited and came back. Which I'm going to have to. Which way should I come in? If I come in this way, I can sort of come in and hit this sort of area. I'm gonna have to come out and come back in. If I come way over here, no, not the cargo fleet. You. There we go. If we come way over here, I don't want the ships to be right on top of me as soon as I pop in. And my subs will be submerged. I don't have a gunboat now, so they're not gonna auto track me as soon as it loads. Yeah, see, right on the edge. So kind of want to stay on the edge. Got missiles. Pretty much you're going to want to stay right over here till I surface, or stay right on the edge. That's some mortars. I don't want to say, is that all mortars? I want to think that's all mortars. So as long as we're bunched together, let's see what we can do to bunch ourselves together. We kind of bunch together a little bit, maybe a little bit. What's my timing? Oh, my timing is perfect. Should be able to sink a battle barge with no problem. Can I sink two while I'm still submerged? I'm thinking yes. This is why I don't want the ships out on my base. I don't want the ships out randomly laying around. This last ship... Oh, he's coming my way. Ah, sweet. Sweet. Oh, I wasn't watching that. Come back up closer, come back up about here. He doesn't have a lot of resources. Doing any real upgrades or anything? Nope. Just that one turret. So I'm going to come in from this direction. Take out this, take out these, come sort of in here a little bit. Maybe one ship over here. But honestly, if I'm not pissed at you, it's not a revenge hit, you know. I'm going to try to leave your dock alone if it's out of the way. And I'll try to leave some of your research alone if it's out of the way. If it's not out of the way, it's fair game, because I can't avoid it. Alright, so that fleet's gone. We can send you home. We can call you down here. I'm gonna get what, maybe 1-2 million out of this base, maybe. If I wasn't recording the video, I wouldn't hit him at all. I'd be, you know what, screw it, I'll go hit some cargo. Because I can hit a 9 and probably get more resources than I'm gonna get from this base. But like I said, I think I hit at least 5 bases. I looked at 5 bases already, and all but one were golf courses. Nice, staggered. If it's staggered like this, the bombard is going to have a much harder, more difficult time shooting them down. So when they all group together, that the bombards do a lot better. So the fact that I came in on the flying V actually made it work out a lot nicer. But see, that's not very useful. That bombard is only protecting one turret. I mean, your bombard really ought to be protecting a good number of turrets. So remember, he's upgraded, so he's not going to shoot. So I'm going to kill him and him focused initially, and then and with mortars, you know, you gotta know that. See, this volley is still going to hit this one, so I could have started him off one volley earlier to come in. I think if I come in here, I can reach everything. So we're gonna come in here, get everybody to turn. So we're gonna go tell him. I don't know if he's gonna shoot at me. He probably will. If he doesn't shoot right about here, he's a low-level sentinel missile. We're going to come up here, we're going to take this guy out, and then we're just going to take these 3 or 4 things. Two volleys, that's plenty. Come on. Come on. Why is he shooting? Is he not supposed to shoot? He's not supposed to shoot. It'd be quicker if I just actually killed the warehouses and left. Straightness of that one will probably kill this one too. Yep. So we'll come in, target this, and then we'll leave. Square bases are funny. Don't have a square base. This is a square base. This is actually more of a swastika. It had the piece right here. And then we're done, basically. Alright, let's see. Let me send him home. We'll see what we did. 120, which is what? 6.7? Okay. So, a couple level 9 cargoes. That's what that really entailed to. So here's what we're looking at. I have the 5 ships that have the, can look in the bottom corner. Assault missiles, two assault missiles, and a couple cutlass missiles. The patrol range is at 0. So you saw where I had the subs and their ships quit moving. They were at the edge of their patrol range. Mine are set so they're not going to move at all. So this guy is not going to start chasing down this track. He's going to sit here and basically fire when things come to them. The idea of all these in the back is for blitzing fleets. It's really the only reason it's there for. Like I said, this thing is 3 days left. Victory Mortar has a day left. That's Victory Mortar 4. Thermobaric, I just started this one, so I collect a lot of resources to get the third thermobaric casing, because these are set at 2s. I think having a couple of these are good for blitzing fleets. Not a whole lot left. My refits right now are armor, specials, a couple anti-mortars, a couple strike missiles, and then these two, when I get the siege missiles, these two will get the siege missiles. So what I currently have set up is this one is ready for siege missiles. That's the only thing that needs to go on it. This one is ready for siege missiles. That's the only thing that needs to go on it. This one has the armor, and that's the only refitting that's been done to this one. I still need to do the other guns and the specials. And then this one, because I was down to one last ship for ranking up, the whole mortar thing just really wasn't working that great. So I changed them to missiles. I have the solid rocket boosters 3, that stays. 2 of those strike missiles stay. Everything else has to get changed, and it doesn't have any armor yet. So this ship is in 2 days. This is in 3 days. So then we'll do something. I don't know. So we're just going to keep refitting until we have everything working. And I'll try to find you a better base. I sent the gunboat out a couple of days ago thinking, oh, I'm going to scout some bases, and then, you know, we're going to do like a cool video. You know, a cool video for the fact that I don't have any siege weapons yet. So there is a limit to what I really can hit. But, we'll keep looking. And if I find some where other people are doing, like, let's see. If there's anybody doing it right now. A lot of times when I post stuff, it's just about Strat. Now see, when I was in sector 215 a long time ago, Strat was in sector 217. So he's a really good player. I would really like to see him hit a base. I wonder if he's gonna go hit John. I don't know where his base is. Where's my base at? He might be going to his house. His base is a little bit south of me. Just scroll over and see if we see his base. I don't know. I'm gonna pause it and let's see if we can follow him. Hey, let's check out a dreadnought killing level 9. These boats were moving kind of fast. I'm just curious what he's got in here. Looks like missiles. Just gonna turn and burn them. They should be shooting pretty soon. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is it 7? 7 guns or 8 guns? I think you get 8 guns on a dreadnought. Why is he? Does he not have Does he not have a long range on the missiles? I don't know. I normally don't get hit by that thing. We'll let him be. Okay, so anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.